You go to bed tired, you wake up already exhausted, slightly anxious, and behind before the day has even started. You drag yourself through the morning, running on caffeine and obligation, wondering why you cannot seem to access genuine energy. You might assume this lack of energy is a permanent personality trait, that you simply are not a morning person and others just possess a natural drive. That assumption is wrong. The real explanation is happening at a chemical level inside your brain while you sleep. Your morning energy is dictated precisely by the specific actions you take in the final moments of wakefulness. By the end of this video, you will have a 5-step, neurologically backed chronological checklist to recalibrate your morning emotional baseline. By taking deliberate control of these brief evening routines, you can chemically dictate your energy and mood for the entire following day. Step 1 begins exactly 90 minutes before you go to sleep. Most sleep hygiene advice tells you to stop using your phone 30 minutes before bed, but the research shows the critical window is significantly longer. This comparison illustrates the chemical difference. On the left, the brain exposed to screen light has a heavily suppressed melatonin meter. On the right side, the brain in darkness shows smoothly rising melatonin. Melatonin is your nervous system's primary biological signal that the day is over and recovery can begin. The content on that screen also creates severe interference. Your brain treats late-night social media and news as vital social data. Instead of resting, it is forced to actively process emotional conflict, creating chaotic signals that block deep sleep pathways. Establishing a strict 90-minute cutoff eliminates both the light suppression and the emotional interference. It gives your nervous system the necessary time to fully activate its sleep preparation sequence. Step 2 happens 20 to 30 minutes before sleep. Your goal is to actively cool your hands and feet by keeping them outside your blankets or running cool water over your wrists for 30 seconds. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker has extensively studied the precise physiological conditions required for high-quality rest. His research at UC Berkeley pinpointed the exact biological triggers that allow us to transition into the most restorative stages of sleep. He found that a drop in core body temperature of exactly 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit is the strict biological requirement to enter deep, non-REM restorative sleep. Your hands and feet are your body's primary temperature regulation surfaces. Physically cooling them directly signals your nervous system that it is safe to completely deactivate, overriding the alertness you carried through the day. Step 3 takes place in the final 2 to 3 minutes before sleep. This involves reciting a specific mental script to program your brain's morning baseline. In these final minutes, your brain enters the hypnagogic state. This is the highly suggestible neurological threshold between conscious wakefulness and subconscious sleep, where your mind is uniquely open to direct input. Here is the exact phrase to hold in your mind. Tomorrow I wake up feeling rested, clear, and ready. Do not treat this as an affirmation or a wish. Deliver it as a direct instruction to your receptive subconscious. Your brain uses this exact input as an emotional template for the moment you wake up. Step 4 happens in the literal last 10 seconds of consciousness before sleep takes over. Hold one specific, genuine positive memory in your mind. While you sleep, your brain performs memory consolidation. It disproportionately amplifies the emotional tone of your final waking moments, strengthening those neural pathways overnight. The critical mistake people make is trying to run through a long, taxing list of everything they are grateful for. You only need one specific feeling, the exact sound of a laugh, or a brief moment of connection. By isolating this one positive feeling, you prioritize that specific pattern for the brain to consolidate during the restorative hours of sleep. Step 5 is the final action, and it happens immediately upon waking. Before looking at your phone or thinking about the day, expose your eyes to exactly 10 seconds of natural morning light. Researchers at Stanford University have extensively documented how this specific morning mechanism calibrates our biological baseline. Natural morning light hits the retina and generates a rapid electrical signal that instantly activates the suprachiasmatic nucleus, your body's master clock. This targeted light activation immediately anchors your cortisol awakening response and triggers the daytime serotonin release you need for stable energy. This singular 10-second action physically aligns your internal clock with the external environment, providing a stable biological start to the day. Our final evening thoughts and actions dictate our overnight memory consolidation, which in turn dictates our morning mood. Here is the complete biological sequence. Phone away at 90 minutes. Cool your hands and wrists at 30 minutes. Hypnagogic script at 3 minutes. Positive memory hold in the final 10 seconds. Natural light 10 seconds after waking. You now have a protocol based on these neurological mechanisms to influence your mood before you even open your eyes. Take a screenshot of this checklist right now. Set an alarm for 90 minutes before bed tonight.